Hi dear students, welcome to Samyoda E-class. This is 7th standard mathematics 4th chapter, simple equations. This is third session. In second session, we discuss about the balancing the equation on both sides, that is LHS and RHS. The solving of the equation by separating the variable. Third one, the separating the variable, we use basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay. Before we go to third session, I will give some homework for you. Okay. I think you are all done it and check it by your teachers. Okay. First question, give first the step you will use the separate the variable and then solve the equation. What is the equations? They given here, 4 equations are given here. Okay. First one, what is the equation? Equation is y plus 4 is equal to minus 4. What is the step we used here? Subtract 4 from both sides. Why? Because here plus 4 is there, that's why we must subtract 4 on both sides. Therefore, y plus 4 minus 4 is equal to minus 4 as it is, minus 4 once again. Therefore, plus 4 and minus 4 comes to 0. Therefore, y is equal to minus 4 plus minus 4, that is minus 8. Very good. Second one, 20t is equal to minus 10. What is the first step? We used divide by 20 on both sides. Why? Because 20 is multiplied here, 20 into t. Therefore, we divide by 20 on both sides. Then what happens? 20t divided by 20 is equal to minus 10 by 20. Then 20 ones are 20. Therefore, 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20. That what is the answer? Remaining is t. T is equal to minus 1 by 2. Third one, 5m plus 7 is equal to 17. What will be the first step? Subtract 7 from both sides. Therefore, 5m plus 7 minus 7 is equal to 17 minus 7. 7 minus 7, that is 0. That is 5m is equal to 17 minus 7 means 10. Very good. Therefore, see here, multiplication. Here also remaining multiplication, 5m is equal to 10. Then what we do? Divide by 5 on both sides. Then what happens? 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5. Then 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. What is remaining here? Only m is remaining. Therefore, m is equal to 2. Very good. Fourth one, z divided by 3 is equal to 5 divided by 4. The first step, what we use? Multiply by 3 on both sides. What happens? Z by 3 into 3 is equal to 5 by 4 into 3. Then 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3. Therefore, in right side, they cannot divide by anything. Therefore, z is equal to 5 3 is a 15 divided by 4. They are 15 divided by 4 is a improper fraction. It can be converted into mixed fraction. How do we convert it? See here, 15 divided by 4. 4 3 is a 12. 15 minus 12 is 3. 3 divided by 4. Okay. Therefore, z is equal to 3, 3 by 4. We go for third session now. Our last session, we discuss about the solving equation by transposing a number. Transposing a number from solution to equation. Next, the applications of simple equations to practical situations. Okay. Then, solving equation by transposing a number. Example or definition. Note, adding 5 to both sides is the same as changing the side of minus 5. See this problem. 12p minus 5 is equal to 25. This minus 5, we add 5 on both side. Okay. Is separating p, we add plus 5 on both side. Okay. But minus 5 is shifted to right side. Then that is called transposing. Okay. That is 12p is equal to 25. This minus 5 comes this side, that is converted into plus 5. Changing side is called transposing. That is, while transposing a number, we change its basic operation. Basic operation means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Here subtraction is here. When it transport to right side, then it is addition. Subtraction converted into addition. Next, as we have seen while solving a equation, one commonly used basic operations. The solving equations by transposing a number, that is changing the side of the number. In doing so, the basic operations of the number has to be changed. Then what applies to numbers also applies to expressions. We have applied for number, that is applied for also expressions. It is very important. Next, 4 examples are given here. First one, 3p minus 10 is equal to 5. 5x plus 12 is equal to 27. P by 3 is equal to 6. 5a is equal to 15. We solve by one activity. Then after we discuss about it. First question, 3p minus 10 is equal to 5. Here 3p minus 10 is equal to 5. When minus 10 comes to right side, that is LHS to RHS, what happens? Then 3p is equal to 5. This 10 comes to RHS, it converts subtraction to addition. Then this subtraction converts to addition. This 10 comes to this side, this is plus 10. When transpose minus 10 in RHS, it converts plus 10. Okay. Second one, 5x plus 12 is equal to 27. Okay. Here LHS plus 12 comes to right side. Then what happens? Then 5x is equal to 27. This plus, that means addition, converts to subtraction, that is minus. This plus 12 converts to minus 12. Third question, p divided by 3 is equal to 6. It's written as p divided by 3 is equal to 6. This divided by 3 comes to right side. Then what happens? This division converts to multiplication. Then p is equal to 6 into 3. Fourth one, 5a is equal to 15. 5a means 5 into a is equal to 15. Into 5 comes to right side. Then what happens? This multiplication converts to division. Then 5 come this side, a is equal to 15 divided by 5. Okay, I think you all are learning it. After that activity, we solve questions. Okay, what is the question? First one, 3p minus 10 is equal to 5 by adding a number on both sides first. Okay, then after we transpose it, add 10 to both sides. What happens? 3p minus 10 plus 10 is equal to 5 plus 10, addition, very important. Next, therefore 3p is equal to 15. What is this? This method is adding a number on both sides. Okay, if we transpose this, transposing a number, then what happens? 3p minus 10 is equal to 5. What we would do here? Transpose minus 10 from LHS to RHS. Then what happens? On transposing minus 10 becomes plus 10. That is subtraction converted into addition. Okay, got it? Therefore, 3p is equal to 5 plus 10. What happens? 3p is equal to 15. Very good. Okay, this is for addition. Okay, next, what is the subtraction next? We subtracting a number from both sides. That is 5x plus 12 is equal to 27. The first step is subtract 12 from both sides. What happens? 5x plus 12 minus 12 is equal to 27 minus 12. That is plus 12 minus 12 is 0. Okay, that is 5x is equal to 27 minus 12. 27 minus 12 is 15. And transposing a number, then what happens? 5x plus 12 is equal to 27. Transposing a plus 12, then what happens? On transposing the plus 12 becomes minus 12. Addition becomes to subtraction. Okay, then 5x is equal to 27 minus 12. 5x is equal to 15. Very good. Okay, next, multiplying a number on both sides. What happens? If we take the question, p divided by 3 is equal to 6. What we do first? Multiply by 3 on both sides. Then what happens? P divided by 3 into 3 is equal to 6 into 3. Therefore, 3 ones are 3. What is remaining here? P is remaining. 6 threes are 18. Therefore, P is equal to 18. Then transposing a number. What happens? P by 3 is equal to 6. When transposing denominator 3 from LHS to RHS, is 3 is divided by 3, division, that is denominator, that is in denominator. The denominator comes to RHS. What happens? It comes to numerator. The on transposing 3 becomes numerator 3 in RHS. That is division converts to multiplication. Then what happens? P is equal to 6 into 3. Therefore, 6 threes are 18. Very good. Therefore, P is equal to 18. I think you got it. Very good. Next, dividing a number on both sides. Dividing a number on both sides. For example, 5a is equal to 15. What we do here? Divide by 5 on both sides, because 5 into a, here multiplication is, okay, then we divide by 5. Then what happens? 5a divided by 5 is equal to 15 by 5. Then 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. Therefore, what is a is equal to 3. A is equal to 3. And transposing a number, then 5a is equal to 15. Here, transposing a numerator 5, it is numerator here, into a means numerator. That numerator goes to RHS. What it converts? It is converts to denominator or division. Then on transposing a numerator 5 becomes denominator 5. Then what happens? That is a is equal to 15 divided by 5. Very good. Then 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. Therefore, a is equal to 3. Very good. Solve. 16 is equal to 4 plus 3 into t plus 2. First, what we take the step? That transpose plus 4 from RHS to LHS. Then what happens? On transposing plus 4, it becomes minus 4. Then 16 minus 4 is equal to 3 into t plus 2. Yes. Then 16 minus 4 is, very good, 12 is equal to 3 into t plus 2. It is multiplication is here. This 3 goes to LHS. Then what happens? Yes, divide LHS by 3. Because in RHS, transposing numerator 3, it becomes denominator in LHS. Then what happens? 12 divided by 3 is equal to t plus 2. That is 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. Very good. Therefore, what is remaining? 4 is equal to t plus 2. 4 is equal to t plus 2. Here plus 2 is here. It is also goes to that side. Then what happens? Transpose plus 2 from RHS to LHS. Then what happens? On transposing plus 2 it becomes minus 2. Then what happens? 4 minus 2 is equal to t. Then 4 minus 2 is 2. That is t. It is also written as t is equal to 2. Next, to solving equations by transposing a number, we must remember the following points. See here, questions. P minus 7 is equal to 5. X plus 12 is equal to 21. P by 3 is equal to 6. And 5a is equal to 15. LHS is equal to RHS. In LHS, first question, minus 7 is here. See here. Only we transform minus 7 is here. That minus 7 when comes to right side, it converts plus 7. Plus 12 is here. This LHS plus 12, n comes to right side. What happens? It converts minus 12. Okay. Next, third question, divided by 3. P divided by 3. That is denominator. Okay. When it comes to RHS, it becomes numerator, that is into 3. Okay. Next, 5a is equal to 15, means 5 into a, that is into 5. In LHS into 5, it comes to RHS, what happens? Divided by 5 means that is denominator 5. Okay. From solution to equation, is it not nice that not only can we solve an equation, but also we can make a equation? It is very interesting. Okay. Further, did you notice that given an equation, we get only one solution. They given one equation, then we get only one solution. But given a solution, we can make many equations. That is equations to solution. That is normal path. Okay. But solutions to equation, this is reverse path. We go for some problems. After we will learn it. Okay. First one. The solution is given here. If x is equal to 5, construct an equation. We construct one equation first. The answer is given here. X is equal to minus 5. Then multiply both side by 4. Can we add, multiply, any basic operation can we use here. Okay. Only not multiplication. All 4 basic operations can we use here. Okay. Multiply by 4 on both sides. Then what happens? That is x into 4 is equal to 5 into 4. That is 4x is equal to 20. Then subtract 3 from both sides. What happens? That is 4x minus 3 is equal to 20 minus 3. 20 minus 3 means 17. Very good. 4x minus 3 is equal to 17. This is the equation. This has resulted in an equation. If we follow the reverse path with each step as shown on the right side, we get the solution of the equation. See here, reverse process. Then what happens? This is the equation. Then add 3 to both sides. If we add here, subtract, we add. Then 4x minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 17 plus 3. That is 4x is equal to 20. We get it. Then what? Divide both side by 4. Multiply both side by 4. Here divide both side by 4. Then what happens? 4x by 4 is equal to 20 by 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 5s are 20. Very good. Therefore, solution is x is equal to 5. The given solution is also x is equal to 5. Another question. Construct 3 equations starting with a is equal to minus 2. The given solution here, a is equal to minus 2. First, a is equal to minus 2. Multiply both side by 3. Then what happens? 3 into a is equal to minus 2 into 3. That is 3a is equal to minus 6. 2 3 is a 6, plus into minus minus. Then add 2 to both side. Then what happens? 3a plus 2 is equal to minus 6 plus 2. Therefore, 3a plus 2 is equal to minus 4. We created one equation. Second one, a is equal to minus 2. Solution is same. Divide by 2 on both sides. A divided by 2 is equal to minus 2 divided by 2. Then a divided by 2 is equal to 2 ones are 2 ones are cancel. Then minus 1. Next, subtract 3 from both sides. Then what happens? A divided by 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1 and minus 3. Then a by 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 4. Minus 1 minus 3, that is minus 4. You construct second equation. Third one, a is equal to minus 2. Then multiply both side by minus 5. What happens? Then minus 5 into a is equal to minus 2 into minus 5. That is minus 5a is equal to minus into minus plus, that is 2 5s are 10. Therefore, minus 5a is equal to 10. Divide by 2 on both sides. Then what happens? Minus 5a divided by 2 is equal to 10 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10. Then minus 5a by 2 is equal to 5. We construct third equation. Okay, I think you all got it, how to construct a equation by given solution. Okay. Next, a simple equations to practical situation. We have learned how to solve a simple equations, and thus we are ready to solve puzzles or problems from practical situations. The method is first to form equations the corresponding to such situations, and then to solve those equations to give the solution to the puzzle or problems. Raju's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. Find the Raju's age if his father's age is 44 years old. Then solution. We don't know the Raju's age. You find Raju's age here. Okay. Therefore, let us take it to be y years. Raju age is y years. Then what happens? 3 times Raju's age is 3y years. Yes. Next, Raju's father's age is 5 years more than 3y. More than 3y. That means that is Raju's father's age is 3y plus 5. Okay. 3y plus 5 is the father's age. But they given here. What is that? It is also given that Raju's father's age is 44 years old. Then what happens? Therefore, 3y plus 5 is equal to 44. Okay. Then 3y plus 5 is equal to 44. We first transpose 5. Then we get 3y is equal to 44 minus 5, that is 39. Okay. Therefore, dividing both sides by 3, Now then we get, what we get? Y is equal to 13. 3 ones are 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9, that is 13. Therefore, Raju's age is 13 years old. Raju is 13 years old. Okay. Next, in an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. The vertex angle is 40 degree. What are the base angles of the triangle? The given that, remember, the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Then solution. This is the isosceles triangle. In the isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. Okay. Then two angles also equal. In an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. Therefore, base angles are equal. Let us take the base angles to be A. That's why A and A. Okay. Next, the vertex angle is 40 degree. Let us find the measurement of the base angle. Then, given that, what they given? The sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, which are three angles? A plus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. Yes. Then A plus A means 2A plus 40 is equal to 180. Then 2A is equal to 180 minus 40. 180 minus 40 means 140. What is remaining? That is 2A is equal to 140. Next, therefore, 2A is equal to 140. Then what happens? When we divide by 2 per 140, then we get 70. Let us check the answer. A plus 40 is equal to 180. What is A? A is 70. 70 plus 40 is equal to 180. 70 plus 70, 140. 140 plus 40, that is 180. Therefore, 180 is equal to 180. This LHS is equal to RHS. Very good. I think you all learn it and about simple equations. You learn how variable, equation, solution, and separating variable and transporting a number. Okay. I think you are all learn it. Next, home assignment. I will give some homework to solve and check it by your teachers. This is homework I give you for to solve. Solved and check it by your teachers. What have we discussed in this chapter? Okay, let us see. I think you are all learn it. Thank you. Be safe. Keep smiling. Keep always learning.